Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more Wizardry, shall we? And we're going to pick up where we left off, but we're going to be careful. So, I noticed, first of all, just a couple of things. I probably shouldn't have resurrected Tim. He's only got 2 hit points. I should have just let him die and not... Oh no, it was Dr. Incompetent that needed help, and I'm going to help him, but a lot of these people, if they die, they're just going to be gone, and we re-roll them. Now, we have to be careful, because I realized that if I keep attacking friendly enemies, I'm going to turn my good people evil, and we don't want that to happen. So, what we're going to do is avoid doing that. Now, I need to, just leave this screen, and then I need to inspect my cleric and cast Dios on Grog, because he's been hit. Okay, great. And then we will get out of this and leave. Okay, leave. Alright. So, without even really exploring too much, I'm just going to walk around and try to get into fights nearby the entrance, because we're so weak at this point. We surprise the monsters. Okay, these are slimes, so we can fight these without any issue. Fantastic. Alright, 27 experience, 10 gold. That's really good. We'll take it. I'm just going to inspect Grog, and Grog has 327 experience, for example. And I'm going to just kind of get a feel for how much do I need to level up. Is it 1,000? Oh god, I always do this. I think the training ground is where you go to level up, right? You level up by sleeping in the stable. Alright, so now I need to go to the tavern and add everybody back in. Oh, it's the classic. Alright, Grog. Rocks, Zach, Tricks. There we go, there we go. Okay. And then, I'm going to leave and go to the inn. And we're just gonna stay and... yeah. Okay, so it is 1,000 to get to the next level. No problem. Alright. No, we're gonna leave. And we're gonna leave. And we'll go back into the maze. Alright, well, I guess I could just explore. So, here's a door. I go through. Interesting, so I'm faced with a wall right away. And we'll go this way. And... there's a hallway down here. I'm just going to kind of keep filling this in. A sign on the wall reads, "Area out of bounds." I don't know if I want to go in there. Okay, here's a door. Which goes into a single file hallway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight, 9, and a door. Now, sometimes with these classic games, the map will wrap around. Depending on where the grid begins and ends. I'm not sure if that's the case. But we're going to go here. Alright, they surprised us, and it's small humanoids. Alright, so they're attacking us. Alright, Zach is dead. Oh dear. Fight. 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 Oh, Trix is in the front row. Spell. Let's do, Halito. Halito, fight. Trix is down. Okay, fight. Fight. Spell. Spell. Oh, looks like we don't have any more spells? Okay. Rox is dead. Okay. Tim is dead. This might be full party wipe. Okay. That is full party wipe. Alright. So, it's an interesting dilemma. We got some good map data, but we lost everything that we had there. I mean, I can add this, like, rando party. Let's just see who these people are. They're not good. They do have weapons, though. That's right, that's what you could do. So we can make our own characters, but we completely take all of their gear. I feel a bit like, I'm not sure if we can find the the party's death square and reclaim anything. I don't know how that works. We're gonna have to find out. So what we're going to do is just take away all their stuff and just start trading it to other people. And we're going to remove this person. We'll get their stuff in a moment. Let's go ahead and go to the edge of town and go to the training grounds and just create some people. Alright, so I really feel like we want more characters in the front lines who are fighters. So what if I went like, you know, Bob, and Bob was a dwarven good, you know, fighter. This is terrible. No, we're gonna do it again. Bob. Dwarven, good. Alright. This is okay, probably, for now. And we'll create another guy named, you know... Rob. No, too close, too close. Let's try, oh, you know what I always like to have is, a Sid. Alright. And then we're going to create how about Ham, who can be a human, good. God, humans are so odd. Fighter. And then we'll go ahead and create Bert, who will be a hobbit neutral thief, and then we will create Doctor and Comp, who will be oh wait, but their status is dead. Oh, I can't have the same name. Oh, maybe I could... Can I resurrect anybody? I could, but I just don't have any money. So that's an issue. Well, let's create another one then. Maybe we can get that one back at some point. Dr. Incompetent II. Dr. Incomp. Yes, and it's going to be an elven. Good. Just, you know, a mage. Then we will create a cleric. Mira, who can be, I don't know, a human, good, can't even be a cleric. Humans are bad at this. What about gnomes? What are they good at? Okay, yeah, they're very pious. Alright, great. And then we need a... I think actually we're good. So we have Bob, Sid, Ham, Wirt, like this. Alright, jumping ahead just a little bit, what I did was I went ahead and de-equipped all of the starter characters, transferred the gear to the existing characters, and then bought some gear with the remaining money for my fighters. So Ham actually has half plate, which is why his armor class is 2. Bob and Sid have helms, and then everybody else has just some, you know, standard starter stuff. Now, I might have to re-roll Dr. Incompetent. It just might be a thing. 2 hit points might not work, but that's okay. We can get there if we have to do that. So now we're just going to go to the edge of town. We're going to go in the maze. And I'm going to stay early. I don't know if it has any bearing whatsoever on, the level of enemy that you get, like the density of it, but I'm just going to try to take it nice and easy. This would be nice and easy. So you see how we immediately kill them. Like, our people are strong. We just rip them apart. Now, this is why we have a thief, so I will inspect with Wirt. Crossbow bolt. So we'll disarm it with Wirt as crossbow bolt. The trap was triggered. Okay. And it almost killed him, but it didn't quite, so thank goodness. I'm going to... no, that's fine. Leave. And then this is the button. Inspect my cleric and cast Dios on Wirt. I'm gonna have to cast it again. Okay. So the reason is I can't just have Wirt get killed, but that was the right trap. We detected the right kind of trap, but we just failed disarming it and took damage. By the way, when it says ouch, you aren't actually taking damage. And, what's brutal about that is... Okay, this is friendly, so we're going to leave him. The brutal thing about that is... Alright, let me make sure on my new map I have this filled in. I detected the right kind of trap, and I just failed picking it, and it almost killed me, and, I couldn't put any more points into dexterity. But it, so I just must have had a really bad roll. And that's how close it can be. Let me kind of move up here. Here we go. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight. Alright, and let's see what's through this door. It might be the second game. One of these games over here in this area. Oh, they surprised us. It's not good. 4 kobolds. Uh-oh. Scary. So Ham is almost dead. Fight, fight, fight. And because this is so close, I'm just going to go ahead and Dios Ham, and then I'm going to Halito. It's not very much damage. That wasn't very good. Man, they came at Sid again, but he survived. Alright, that's a lot of experience. That's 25% of the way of that group leveling up. But you could see immediately, we have to run. And pray. Now, at the temple... Now, nobody needs to go to the temple. I think... Can I... go to the inn with the cleric and just stay at the stables? And then, can I leave? And then... Can I go to the tavern and inspect the cleric? You can't cast spells here, but I do have all of my spells, right? Oh, and we'll go to the inn with the wizard and sleep just to get the spells back. And we'll go into the maze. And I'm going to inspect the cleric and we'll cast Dios. So this is like the poor man healing up instead of staying at the inn. That's actually not bad. We're only 4 away on Sid, so all I do is leave, take the stairs, go to the inn, let the cleric stay here in the stables. Great. Not bad. Alright, I have 400 gold. What could I buy? Like, is there a weapon that is just decidedly better? I could just start buying breastplate. That blade of biting looks sweet. Just a little expensive. Like, the anointed flail might be awesome. It is 150. If all of these are listed in the instructions, and I would have like a complete breakdown. Anyway, we're just gonna go back to the into the maze. Oh, and I'm saving with save states just to, I mean, I always do this on emulators just to make life easier so I can quit whenever I want. But what I'm going to do is just kind of, I can't remember exactly how you save the game in this. But I'll say like, okay, this is the game saved before I go in. I'm going to roll with the punches as much as I can now. So if people die, they die. And at the beginning of this game, they just do die. It's just how it is. So I'm going to heal. Sid. Okay, great. So I'm just going to go this way. And I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just going to try to level up. Actually, is this a secret door over here? Alright, nothing. Okay, no. It's not a secret door. Highwaymen, huh? Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is a lot of enemies. What's kind of cool about this game, I mean, it's just so hard. The spells I could cast would be Kalki, Dios, and Milwa. Now, I don't know exactly what all of these spells do. Alright, so I looked up these spells. Kalki lowers the enemy AC, Dios heals, of course, and Milwa, like, is a light that reveals secret doors, so that's interesting. But we're going to go ahead and just parry. And then Catino causes most of the monsters in a group to fall asleep. So that's actually probably what we're going to cast right here. Okay, 5 damage at Ham is bad. Ham has 2 armor class as well. So most of them are sleeping. We will Dios Ham. I don't know. They should be asleep. Alright, so Sid is apparently killed. I mean, like, Sid went from 11 to dead. Just like that. But that's what happens in this game. Oh my god. Wirt was decapitated? I mean, good God. This is so pathetic. We can't hit. Alright. That's a lot of experience. That was a really, really tough fight for us, so we gotta get out of here. I mean, obviously. Okay. We got 2 deadies. We lost our thief. And 250 for each of these corpses. Now, it's almost not worth bringing them back, but Bob just leveled up. Strength, IQ, piety, only 1 hit point stinks. Lost agility. I mean, what a brutal game. Lost a stat, but still better. Alright, strength, piety, 2 hit points, but that's still pretty good. And then... So she got vitality, a hit point, new spells. The cleric spells at level 2 are... Matu, which reduces AC of... AC... Oh, that's good. Okay, so sorry, I misread Kalki. It reduces the party's AC by 1, and Matu is double the strength of reduces the party AC by 2. You also get Kalfo, which lets you detect a trap. You can like, almost paralyze them, and you can silence them. Okay. So this... 3 hit points is very good for our wizard. So the level 2 mage spells are darkness, and you can kind of cast blur on the caster, just make that caster itself harder to hit. It's not that great, but we are going to actually stay here. God, paying... Oh my god, it's so expensive. I did not mean to pay that much money. I was trying to leave. Oh lord, I just spent all of our money. Okay, well that's good to know how that works. That is insane. We're never going to do that again. Alright, so what we're going to do is we need to resurrect our people. Here, go to the trading post. Pool the gold. We don't have enough. Because I stayed at the inn for too long. Actually, you know what? Can I just go to... I can. I'm just going to add these people who are dead and just take their stuff. We're going to make new characters. It's just too expensive to resurrect them. That's just all there is to it. Brutal. Amusing. Alright, well, you tried. I think you can make a lord, which is like a paladin. Let me see about that. I've got the instructions out here. So maybe instead of a third fighter, I make a lord, a combination of fighter and cleric. Yeah, it's like a paladin. But they have to have 15 strength, 12 IQ, 12 piety, 15 vitality, 14 agility, and 15 luck. So they're really hard to make because you have to have insane rolls, but that might be fun. Alright, just gonna make someone named Abe. And we'll create this character. And if I want to make a lord, well, I need a thief, right? So this is actually not a good roll at all. Like my other thief had, was better. Hobbit, neutral. Even worse. Nope. Hobbit, neutral. Alright. At the very least, we have an 18 agility. Alright, Abe. And this will be, Rod Stewart. So we're going to make Rod a human, and we'll make him good. And, yeah, there's no way that this one can get to Lord, where Lord needs 15 strength. I'm going to need, like... The human has... Piety has to be, what? 12? Yeah. I mean, I would need... Just with the human, let's think about this. 7, 11, 18, 23. Now, there's no way a human could do it. Unless you got like 30 bonus points. Wow. I kind of want a second cleric though. Just so we don't have to stay in the inn and we can heal. So we're going to go dwarf, good. So 12, piety, pretty good. 12 strength. $14 piety. I think we'll do it like this. Sure. Alright, so we're going to go Bob, Ham, Rod, Abe, Mira, Dr. Incompetent. I mean, Mira actually has more hit points than Rod and better armor class, but we have to equip. So let's go ahead and trade with Rod. We'll give him a long sword, a large shield, and chainmail. And we will inspect Ham, and we'll trade with Rod, and we'll give him, the helm as well. And then we will trade with Abe. Give him a short sword, a small shield, and then we will inspect Mira, and we will trade with Abe the leather armor. And we could trade this with Rod. This large shield, do you have a... Oh, wait, no, you needed to equip that. Trade with Rod. No, sorry. Rod, let me inspect you. Why don't you go ahead and equip chainmail, large shield. There you go, buddy. And, oh, right, you can't wear the helmet. Trade with Mira this large shield. Okay. You can't even equip the longsword, actually. That's right. No problem. Excellent. And then let me go to the trading post, and we will go with Rod, and we will pool the gold. And I'm going to buy him an anointed flail, actually. And I'm actually also going to buy a breastplate. So you go equip this, breastplate, large shield, good. We could sell the rest or trade it, but now we're okay. So everybody's got something. The armor class is fine. We're set. I mean, theoretically. Awesome. So, I mean, this is how this game begins. It is difficult, but we at least have some people at level 2. And we're going to keep working up to try to slowly build up our party. I need to immediately inspect, we can inspect Rod and have him Dios Ham. Look at that. He rolled really well. Now Ham is fully healed. We just got to get everybody hit points, you know, but we will. And everyone, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this like I am. It is brutal, but feels really good when you actually have a nice party going. I'll check you next time. Take care.